Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is once again Ya'akazaki Yahoo, and I start this broadcast as I start any broadcast by giving all praise, honor, and great esteem unto the Most High Power, Yahuwah, Bahashem, in the name of Yahushua Hamashiach, and to the 12 tribes of Israel who are scattered to the four quarters of the earth. I say Shalom Wabarukim, that is peace and blessings, and I cannot wait to the day that the Most High brings us back together and we are once again 12 tribes, one family, one nation, under the most high power, under one covenant. Praise you, Yah. I'm joined this evening by my most esteemed knock, once again, Kenaniah. Shalom, Maki.
Hey, shalom, shalom, my king. Shalom, shalom, family.
All praises to the Abba. Shalom, son. I see you out there. My eldest son on the stream checking us out. About to get into some good information. So stick around and check it out, son. Uh, all praises. We're still in the book of Numbers. Our plan is to get through Numbers chapter 7 through 9 this evening, and we're going to get right to it as we've been chopping it up for a bit. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. All praises to the Father.
Hallelujah.
Yes, indeed. All right, so this is the book of Numbers, chapter number 7 and verse number 1. Now, if you know anything about the book of Numbers, chapter 7 is rather long, so stay with us and we'll get through this as smooth as possible. This is offering and leaders. Verse 1. It says, and it came to pass on the day that Moshe had fully set up the tabernacle and anointed it and sanctified it and all the instruments thereof, both the altar, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel hid it out of their house to their father, who were princes of the tribe, and were over them that were numbered, offered, that were numbered, offered. Slick out. Verse number 3. It says, and they brought their offering before Yahuwah 6 covered wagons and 12 ox, slick out, 12 oxen, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and an ox, slick out, and each one an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. And Yahuwah spake unto Moshe, saying, take it of them that they may be Slikah. Verse 5. Take it of them that they may be to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And you shall give them unto the Levites, every man according to his service. And Moshe took the wagons and the oxen, and gave them unto the Levites. 2 wagons and 4 ox he gave unto the son of Gershon, according to their service. And 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the son of Mari, Meri, Merari,
Marari.
Merari, Salika, Merari, Khan, according to according unto their service, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aharon, the priest. But unto the son of uh, Kothah he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belongs unto them, that they should bear upon their shoulders. So when it came to the tabernacle, the parts of the tabernacle, they didn't get a wagon to carry it. They were expected to carry it on their shoulders.
Mm.
Like, whew, I wonder how heavy that was. Interesting. Verse number 10. It says, and the princes offered for dedication of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the prince offered their offering before the altar. And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, they offer Slikah, they shall offer their offering, each prince on his day, for the dedication of the altar. And he that offered the offering the first day was Nashon, Nashon, the son of A-
Aminadab.
Abimadab of the tribe of Yehuda. Now, did we look at these before? You recall these?
Yeah, Khan. We actually in the first chapter. Yep, the
Okay,
first
con, con,
chapter.
con.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep rolling. Verse 13. And his offering was one silver charge, one silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. One silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of men, Silicon, both of them were full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One spoon of 10 shekels of gold, full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of 1 year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nahashon, son of Amminadab. Told
Khan.
verse verse 18. And the second day, Neth Neth
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, the son of Zerah, prince of Issachar, did offer. And he offered for his offering one silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One spoon of gold of 10 shekels, full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering for Nathan and son of Zerah. On the third day, Eliab, son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer, and his offering was one silver charge, the weight thereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels for full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goat for a sin offering, and one for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 ram, 5 he goats, 5 lamb of the first year. This was the offering of uh, Eliba, Eliba, the son of Helon. And the fourth day, Elizur, the son of Sheder, Shedera, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. His offering was 1 shekel Slicha. His offering was one silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, one bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, one golden spoon and 10 shekels full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of a year of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elzurah, the son of Shedurah. Shedurah. Verse 36. On the fifth day, Shelumiel, son of Zer
Zarishadai.
Zerishaddai, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. Told Rabbi
Yeah, con.
that one I would have had. I was like, what?
And you know, I remember that first, or his son, Zarishadai's son, Shelumiel,
Uh-huh.
because it reminded me of Samuel. I remember
Kind,
that.
kind. Yeah, I remember us looking at that because we thought Samuel it was similar to Samuel.
Yeah,
Should look
con.
a lot like it. So, verse 37. And now they could have condensed this because they offering basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so they really could have been condensed, but we'll read it as it's written.
Indeed.
Verse 37. His offering was one silver charge of weight thereof was the Slikai. His offering was one silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary. Both of them, both of them, full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense. One bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 ram, 5 he goats, 5 lamb of the first year. This was the offering of Shelamayel, the son of Zer Ashadiah. I probably butchered that, but slick out. Verse 42. On the sixth day, Eliphazah, Eliphazah, son of Duel, prince of the children of Gad, offered. His offering was one silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, a bowl of silver shekels, silika, a bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, two two oxen, 5 ram, 5 lamb, slick eye, 5 he goats, 5 lamb of the first year. This was the offering of Elisapha, son of Duel. I almost feel like Groundhog Day saying this, repeating all this over and over.
Indeed.
I guess I'm gonna have 12 of them. So this is day 7.
Right, right.
I really feel like Groundhog. I mean,
God.
yes, indeed. Verse 48. It says, on the seventh day, Shama, son of Amuahid, Amu, Amuahid, Ahud. How am I saying that,
Amihud.
man? Amu Ahud?
Amihud.
Amihud. Amihud. Okay, Salikai. Salikai, Amihud, Salikai. Uh, Prince of the children of Ephraim offered, and he offered one silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them filled with fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goat for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 ram, 5 goats, 5 lamb of the first year. This was the offering of Elishamai, son of Amihud. On the fifth day, the offering of
Oh, Salakia.
oh, go ahead.
On the eighth day.
Oh, where I get fifth from? I said fifth,
Con.
didn't I? Salika, I'm telling you, I honestly, I feel like I'm literally doing a song, and the hook is,
Right.
you know what I'm saying,
Right.
for real, for real. I mean, all this repetition. I guess it's 12 of them. I'm on 8, so we almost done.
Con.
Whew. Verse 54. It says, on the eighth day offered Gam Gam I Gam
Gamaliel.
Gamaliel, son of Per
Pedazur.
Pedazur, told everybody Aki,
Con.
prince of the children of Manasseh. Gamaliel, Pedazur. I'm gonna get those on the next one. Gamaliel, Pedazur. All right. Um, his offering was one silver charger of weight thereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the silver of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goat for a sin offering. Oh, this one was different. Maybe not. Verse 59. And for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 ram, 5 he goat, 5 lambs of the first year. His offering was Gamuel, the son of Per Azur. Almost got it.
Con. Con.
Right. Verse 60. It says, on the ninth day, Abidan, son of Gideon, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. His offering was one silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. One kid of the goat for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 ox, 5 ram, 5 he goats, 5 lamb of the first year. This is the offering of Abidan, and the son, Slikah, Abidan, the son of Gideon. On the 10th day,
Ahiezer.
Ahiezer, son of Amashadiah,
Amashadai.
Amashadiah, okay, Amashadiah, prince of the children of Dan, offered, and his offering was one silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, one bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 ox, 5 ram, 5 young goats, so they got 5 he goats, 5 lamb of the first year. This was the offering of Azurah, son of Amashadai. Amashadai. Okay. Slika. On the 11th day, Pagi, Pagiel, son of Okran, prince of the children of Ashar, did offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary. Both of them were full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 ox, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Okran. And on the 12th day, this is the 12th, all praises.
Yeah, con.
On the 12th day, uh,
Ahira.
Ahara, is that right?
Yeah, con. Ahira.
Ahura, Ahura. Ooh, that sounds like a karate move. Salika, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Uh, Ahura, son of
Enon.
Ian, is that right?
Enon.
Ian, Eon, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice peace slika, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. And this is the offering of Arah, son of Enoch. This was the dedication of the altar in the day that it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 charges of silver, 12 charges of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. Each charger of silver weighed at 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed at 204 slika, 2,400 shekels after the shekels of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12 full of incense, weighed 10 shekels apiece after the shekels of the sanctuary. All of the gold of the spoons were 112 shekels. All the oxen for a burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the ram 12, so they got the rams 12, the lambs were 12 um, first year, so they got the lambs of the first year 12 with their meat offering, and the kid of the goats for a sin offering 12, and all the oxen of the sacrifice of the peace offering were 12 and 4 bullocks, the rams 60, that he goats 60, The lambs of the first year, 60. That was the dedication of the altar after it was anointed. And when Moshe was gone unto the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, when he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of the testimony, from between the two cherubim, and he spake unto him.
Hallelujah.
Praise God. Phew, that was a mouthful.
Indeed, but
That really was.
I'm thinking about, we're hearing about all of these animals being sacrificed, so we know
Hmm.
that they're coming from flocks, and,
Con,
and and flocks is almost an understatement from what had to be in the midst of our people at this time. Like they had to have flocks on flocks on flocks,
oh, most definitely.
and these animals are grazing and consuming the land. So
Mm.
I'm just imagining the sight of it all.
Con, yeah, that was a very vivid picture that it drew, but whew, yeah, it could have been condensed a little bit, but I'm not mad. I'm certainly not mad. It did. It was rather. It was lengthy. It was lengthy.
Mhm.
Some of those verses were a lot of those, like 12 of those verses were one sentence, and I almost had it memorized. I think if I'd have read it another time, I'd have it memorized. I'd be out on the corner, repeating that. uh, Numbers 18 or numbers 18, number 7.
Yeah,
Uh,
kind.
could say that without a problem. So all praises. Whew. Let's go ahead to chapter number 8 here, and
Uh, you need a breakout?
yeah, you go ahead and take this one out, and if you don't
Kind.
mind.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes,
Indeed.
indeed.
We probably should have broke that chapter up. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been. It's all good.
Kind. So
Yeah.
this is the book of Numbers, Barimi Bar, chapter 8, the 7 lamps. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto Aharon, and say unto him, when thou lightest the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. So this is speaking about the menorah.
Kind.
All
Yes,
right,
indeed.
verse 3. And Aharon did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as Yahweh commanded Moshe.
Mhm.
And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof, was beaten work, according unto the pattern which Yahweh had showed Moshe. So he made the candlestick,
All
cleansing the
praises.
Levites.
Yes, indeed.
Verse 5. Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them, and thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purifying unto upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. You know, it almost reminds me. I mean, we don't hear about them going fully immersed in the water, but
Hmm.
it's
Kind.
reminding
Yeah.
me something of like an immersion.
Immersion.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's a good observation, Doc.
it can.
Yes, indeed.
Verse 8. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine floured mingle with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together, and thou shalt bring the Levites before Yahweh, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aharon shall offer the Levites before Yahweh for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of Yahweh. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto Yahweh, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aharon and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto Yahweh. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine.
Now he said the same thing initially about the firstborn.
Yeah,
So yeah, so the Levites basically took this place of the firstborn when they stepped up after Moshe came down from Sinai. So
Con.
yes, indeed.
Yep. Verse 15. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering, for they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb. Bingo, huh? What you just said. Yep. Even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel have I taken them unto me.
All praises.
For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Mizraim, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aharon and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moshe and Aharon and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that Yahweh commanded Moshe concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aharon offered them as an offering before Yahweh. And Aharon made an atonement for them to be cleansed. Salakia. And Aharon made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aharon and before his sons. And Yahweh, as Yahweh had commanded Moshe concerning the Levites, so did they unto them. Retirement, verse 23. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites. From 25 years old and upward, they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years, they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge.
All praises.
God.
Some interesting history from this point in time here. So looks like we're going to get into Pesach and then the cloud of the tabernacle here on chapter 9. So we'll go ahead and get through this one. I think pretty reasonable. We're gonna make this a short. Gonna make this one short. 30. This will probably be 45 minutes. So
Yeah, Con. I just knew that that chapter 7 was gonna take like an hour, but
right,
it was pretty much, wasn't a lot of breakdowns to it.
right, yeah, Con.
This is the book of Barimi Bar, Numbers chapter 9, the Passover, Pesach.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they were come out of the land of Mizraim, saying, Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at its appointed season. In the 14th day of this month, at even, ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it. Talking about their ceremonies, it's I'm trying to think what ceremonies it would have been. I know that on the 10th day, was when they actually took the lamb.
Well, I think they reenacted that. Not reenacted, but I think you took the lamb and you killed it each time,
Mm-hmm.
and that was every year that we took a lamb and we killed it. That lamb of the first year represented Hamashiach. We did that until he came, even until the point that he came, and uh, even after he left, I think they still kept that tradition. And we traditionally still eat lamb
Mm-hmm.
outside of it's not our Passover. I mean, it's our Passover lamb, but it's not for the sake of our Passover. We know Hamashiach is our Passover, so
Con.
yes, indeed.
Verse 4. And Moshe spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover. And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that Yahweh commanded Moshe. So did the children of Israel. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moshe and before Aharon on that day. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of Yahweh in his appointed season among the children of Israel? And Moshe said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what Yahweh will command concerning you. It's that's one of my desires. I like to have that type of relationship with the Abba, man, where
Mm-hmm.
I can seek him in every decision, and
Kind.
have the faith that he's gonna hear me, and not only hear me but direct me.
Absolutely.
Ordering my steps.
All praises. Yes, indeed. That's definitely what we want to get back to. This is why we in this book. That's why we walk this walk and talk this talk and live this life because that's what we want. We want to be right back where we were in days past.
Indeed,
Yes,
indeed.
indeed.
Verse 9. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto Yahweh. The 14th day of the second month, at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of Yahweh in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger shall show journey among you, and will keep the Passover unto Yahweh, according to the ordinances of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. And ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. All praises.
Yes, indeed. All praises to the Most High.
Yeah. You know, uh, what? He's an Abba of uh, abundant mercy. You know what I mean,
Hallelujah.
and
Yes,
always
indeed.
thinking about his people. Here you have someone who was defiled by a dead body, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, the father is giving direction on how this man can still be what's the word I'm looking for when you're in good standing. You know what I mean, like
Kind.
law abiding. You know what I mean. This
Mm-hmm.
individual is still able to keep the law. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He gave him the next month, in the same setup. So there should be an option, not an option, but there should be that second Passover for anybody who was not able to keep the first Passover for those specific reasons. Defiled with a dead body. Uh, well, I would say a woman on her, time of the month, but
Mhm.
reality, she's probably gonna be on it the next month, the same thing, same time. I'm guessing.
Yes, indeed. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
but
So,
I want to say that it wasn't an obligation for the women, but it was for the men.
yeah, all males must appear. Yes, indeed.
Uh,
Yes, indeed.
all right, this is the book of Barimi Bar, Numbers, chapter 9, verse 15. The cloud on the tabernacle. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony. And at even there was one upon the tabernacle, as it were the appearance of fire until the morning.
Mm,
So it was always. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. Wow. Can you
hmm
imagine not
I
seeing
can't
this?
imagine it. That's hard. This is yeah, this is some next level. Like Abba is with us.
Man,
You know what I'm
indeed.
saying? Phew. Yeah.
Verse 17. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed, and in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents.
Mm,
So they're being led and guided and
all
wow,
praises. You know what? I would. What would I give? What would I not give for that?
right,
Like what on this earth would not be worth that? Nothing. I would give anything to have the representative of Abba lead from one place to the next,
right,
to take that kind of instruction. You know what I'm saying? To know that he's with you, right
right.
here with you.
Dealing with us as a nation, as a people.
Con, con. I don't know how they went off. Honestly, I don't know how you could go off.
Yeah, the fear, you know what I mean? Like seeing these things, but we come from some stiff necked people
Whew.
and not a lot has changed. And in fact, we've waxed worse.
Hmm. Yes, indeed.
Well, verse 18. At the commandment of Yahweh, the children of Israel journeyed, and at the commandment of Yahweh, they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. Wow, so this is direct guidance.
Con. I mean, what could possibly be better than
Right,
this situation? Nothing.
right. I can't imagine anything.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well,
Certainly
verse
not.
20. I'm
Salika, I was
sorry,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
certainly not this. Certainly not where we are now.
Indeed, we're lost.
Hmm.
Every man doing after his own heart,
Wrong part. Hmm.
and just continuing in the darkness.
Con.
Praise Abba for waking us up to this
Yes,
to this
indeed.
truth. You
All
know.
praises. Yes, indeed. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Verse 20. And so, or did I get verse 19?
Uh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think.
Con.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't.
I don't think
Verse
you did. No.
19.
Okay.
And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of Yahweh and journeyed not.
Hmm.
And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of Yahweh, they abode in their tents. And according to the commandment of Yahweh, they journeyed.
Hmm.
And so it was, when the cloud abode from even unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed, whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed,
Hmm.
or whether it were 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon. The children of Israel abode in their tents and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. And at the commandment of Yahweh, they rested in the tents. And at the commandment of Yahweh, they journeyed. They kept the charge of Yahweh at the commandment of Yahweh by the hand of Moshe.
All
Hallelujah.
praises. Hallelujah. Yes, indeed. Oh
Yeah.
man, that was yeah, that was some powerful information there. To see where we were at that time and to deal with uh, Abba at that level, his representative at that level, to where I mean he was right with us, and that level of guidance. I mean that is uh, I can't even say how much. You know, I honestly don't. I don't understand how anybody went off at that time.
Right.
You know what could be better than looking up at the tabernacle and see we supposed to be here, and then
Right.
when it's time to go, you look up and see, oh, it's time to pack up everything. We gotta go. We gotta go. The cloud ready to move. We gotta go. That's Abba.
Right.
We. I mean, what in the world would be better than that? What could be at all better than that? Nothing. Not a single thing.
Yeah, Con,
So,
it reminds me of a old song that we used to sing. Lead me, guide me
mhm,
along the way. It's just uh our people understanding, from these scripts,
okay.
what the Abba was doing and desiring that. Now, uh I don't think that they totally understood it all. You know what I mean? Because
Mm,
we wouldn't have been in the dark like how we were, like if they understood things totally. But understanding that that's what the Abba does. He leads
mhm.
and guides his children. Those
Mhm.
he calls his own. You know.
Yes, indeed. And to think that you had Moshe in that situation, they went to Moshe and say, "This is the situation we're dealing with," and he go right to the source, and the source
Wow.
give him the answer,
Wow.
and he come back and now henceforth this is what we're doing.
It comes.
So, so if you fit this criteria, these criteria, this is what we're gonna do.
Indeed.
But but for everybody else, you still got to do what we was originally doing.
Yeah. It reminds me of that psalm where David was speaking and he said, blessed is the nation whose power is Yahweh. You know,
Hallelujah.
that's the truth, huh? That is
Yes,
the
indeed.
truth.
1000%, and oh, I long to get back to
Indeed.
those wonderful days when Abba is just, hand, what could come against you in that situation when he right there in the midst of you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when we get to Joshua, we'll see how Abba dealt with them, uh, Joshua, and then of course we get to Judges. Um, we'll see how it's one of my favorite chapters, Judges chapter 1. Um, when they went in and got to the business. So, oh man, that is beautiful. That's some beautiful history. That's some beautiful history, and I hate that we don't have that history any longer.
It comes.
Yeah, and I can't wait till the day that the Most High brings us back, and we are once again where we were then. 12 tribes, one family, one nation, under the Most High power.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. That's why I say that two times every time, every broadcast. I say that twice for that reason because that is in my ruach,
Indeed.
and
Indeed.
and we seek diligently to be back with the Most High at that level. At that level. So, you got anything else to add? Doc?
Uh, you know, uh, I think we've kind of given our thoughts like with each chapter. You know, I would like to go back over just I'm wondering with
Mm,
that chapter 7 that we read, the
mm,
significance of those offerings that were made, those sacrifices that were made, knowing that we no longer do the
Use
animal
animals.
sacrifices,
Right.
but we know that we spiritually we do. So,
Right.
I worry. I say that I'm concerned, wondering if the offerings and the sacrifices that I'm making are in line or and are pleasing to the Most High, and if it's enough, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, one, we walk in the Torah, we keep in His what law, statutes, and the commandments, and two, we keep in the belief, the faith in Hamashiach, in the Messiah, the return of Hamashiach. we fully expect that Hamashiach is going to come and we are going to be delivered from the hands of our enemies. We know that day is coming. And for those of us who walk in this, who keep this, and who will abide in it, and we keeping that Torah, we doing what thus says the Most High. We not deviating from the process, from the procedure. So we out of willful sin, and our goal is to walk in righteousness with the Most High, and you know to be prepared for the return of a Mashiach.
That's right.
And so with those things, that we know we are doing what we need to do, because that's what Abba is requiring. At that time, this is what he required. And so once Hamashiach came, that requirement changed.
Mhm.
He did all those sacrifices, all of those animals had to die, and that was what Abba wanted at that time. Uh, give me gold. They wanted those. He wanted 12 golden spoons, and all those other items that he needed for the tabernacle, and he got what he needed. So that those belongings are someplace, probably in the Vatican,
Yeah, con.
and I know Abba one day is gonna get his stuff back. He knows where it is,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get it back. And once we get it back, it's gonna be where it's supposed to be. So
Praises.
yes, indeed. With that, I am your Akazaki Yahoo, joined this evening by my most esteemed Akenanaya. It's been an absolute pleasure this evening, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and great esteem unto the Most High Power, Yahuwah, Bahashem, Yahushua HaMashiach. That is in the name of the Messiah, Yahushua. Uh, and to the 12 tribes of Israel who are scattered to the four quarters of the earth, I say Shalom Wabarukim, that is peace and blessings. And I cannot wait till the day that the Most High brings us back together. And we are once again 12 tribes, one family, one nation, under the Most High power, under one covenant. Until that day, Shalom, family.
Shalom, shalom, family.
Praise Yah.